Today we're going to be taking a look at the NUU Mobile B10. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is in good health. Now NUU Mobile actually sent me out this phone a few days ago. This is the NUU Mobile B10. As you guys know, I did unbox the B15. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description down below. But we have the NUU B10 right here. This is going to be offered at a price tag of $170. So this is going to be a entry-level device. But we're going to go ahead and unbox this, and I'm going to give you my first impressions. So left side of the device, you guys can find the specifications. We have a 6.55 inch HD plus display. We have a multi-lens camera setup. We also have 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of internal storage, and 4,000 milliamp battery. Now looking at these specifications based on the price, these actually don't seem too bad. So let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. The other thing is that we have a MediaTek Helio P60 inside of this phone. So that is the processor that we're going to be running. And as for the cameras, we do have a triple camera setup, not a quad camera setup, and that is going to be a 48 megapixel main, an 8 megapixel wide angle, and a 2 megapixel macro. Let's go ahead and take this phone and put it to the side though. Now, as you guys know, NUU Mobile usually has some of the best unboxing experiences. The only other brand I would say that does it like this is Blue, but we have our stickers right there. We have our little start guide right there. We also have our tempered glass screen protector, which is always nice to see. And we have our clear TPU case right here, which is nice that you get that straight out of the box, as well as our wall charger and our USB Type-C data cable. And of course, don't forget the SIM ejector tool. So that is everything we got inside the box, and for $170 so far, mixed in with the specs, this is looking good. We now have the phone right here, and we have some more specifications on the front. Now do keep in mind that this is not going to be a 5G device. This is going to be 4G LTE, and the display is going to be 1600 by 720p. But let's go ahead and slide this out, take a look around it. So right side, it looks like we have our power button right here, and this is actually extremely mushy. I think there's something wrong with this. Yeah, so there is something wrong with this power button. I'm gonna have to hit up NUU Mobile. But the B15 is completely fine. It's fine and clicky, as you guys see, but I'm gonna have to get another one of these for the power button, because I'm pretty sure it's messed up. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit up NUU Mobile, because this phone's definitely gonna be a giveaway. Just above that power button that actually doubles as a fingerprint sensor is our volume up and down rocker. Top of the phone, we're actually going to have the headphone jack, so that's on top this time. Left side of the phone, we're going to have our SIM tray, and bottom of the phone, we're going to have, I'm pretty sure, a mono speaker, as well as our noise canceling mic and our USB Type-C port. Back of the phone looks beautiful. I really like the look of the back of this phone. This looks super sexy. We do have a triple camera setup, as you guys can see right there, and I really like this design. I mess with this design a lot. I like how the third camera is actually going to be separated from the other two. I think that's really cool. So you get a square and a pill right there. And we have our NUU Mobile logo right here as well. But this blue color on here, let me see what this is called. All right, so I guess it's just called Blue. But let's go ahead and power this phone up. Phone looks sexy all around it. It's kind of squared and rounded like the new iPhone 13, so that's going to definitely be a nice modern form factor for you guys right there. But let's go ahead and pop this on and see how it looks. Man, that mushy button is just really grinding my gears right now, man. I hate mushy power buttons, and I know this is probably just quality control, and you can expect that from, you know, new Chinese OEMs. So getting inside of the phone, we set up the fingerprint sensor and everything else. So we're gonna go ahead and try to go ahead and use that fingerprint sensor right now before we put in the code. Let's go ahead and check it out. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so not the fastest fingerprint sensor, but it is pretty accurate. Going into the UI, it looks like we're going to have a pretty stock Android experience, as you guys can imagine. On our drop-down bar menu, we have our normal stuff right here. We have our invert colors as well, and I went ahead and took the liberty of putting the dark mode on. So let's go ahead and do that. So now we have the dark mode. Let's go ahead and pop that on. I don't know why they don't put that in in the top. I don't know what's up with that, but phone looks nice. Obviously 4 GB of RAM, that Helio P60, 64 GB of internal storage. Everything looks decent. We do have Android 11 on this device. Hopefully we do get an update to 12. I'm pretty sure we're going to probably get a couple updates on this device. But let's go into the cameras right now and take a look at what they look like. All right, so right off the bat, I could tell this phone is going to have stabilization issues. I took a second shot and I was still as can be, and it came out blurry. So this isn't probably going to be the best camera in the world. I am going to take more photos. I'm sure in good lighting it's going to look decent. But we do have our beauty mode, video mode, portrait mode. We also have a 48 megapixel mode, which let's just go ahead and try that out. But let's go ahead and pop this right here. Take a photo, quick shutter right there. All right, so we get some okay results. We get some decent results on this in good lighting. I'm sure in low lighting, this isn't really gonna be that good. I like how the front facing camera is in the corner right there. I usually like it centered, but it looks good on this phone, honestly. And we have some fat bezels on this phone. So just remember that these are going to be huge bezels. Last thing I want to go ahead and take a look at is the video and the audio on this phone, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up and do our full review later on once we get a new unit in. So this is a 720p screen, so this is actually going to be upscaled to 1080p on YouTube, so you can watch 1080p videos. Display though is absolutely acceptable. Looks really nice. 720p display looks really nice. The colors are good. Saturation is nice. I don't really have anything to complain about as far as the display. Now getting into NCS, we're going to go ahead and test out the speakers. So let's go ahead and turn this all the way up and see how this sounds. I don't like the lights, but it's camera time. So take the picture, but you rolled your eyes. Now I'm mortified. Still terrorized, push me behind to get me from my better side. I wanna push you back, but that's so. Yeah, speaker is acceptable, especially for the price tag on this device of $170. It wasn't crazy loud, but it does get the job done, and it's not a total tin can. So the only downsides to this phone, I would say, is that mushy power button. I think for $170, this is definitely an acceptable device. It's actually really decent, in my honest opinion. But we're going to go ahead and get this back and see if NUU Mobile can change that, because I'm pretty sure that's just the quality control issue, as I said before. But I definitely can recommend this phone so far. I'm going to be doing my full review on this later on. I'm going to be taking more photos and doing other sample videos and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see that, definitely hit the notification bell. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below, as well as subscribing if you are not a part of the Tech Gang already. This has been Safon from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.